Hey, it's Garrett McCoy, inviting you to Kettlebell Fundamentals. Garrett McCoy here to talk about the best exercise on the planet, the kettlebell swing. Why is the kettlebell swing the best exercise on the planet? Because it undoes sitting. So what it does in this hinge, it's going to lengthen these hip flexors out, it's going to lengthen those hamstrings, it's going to force your glutes to fire at the same time as your abs fire, at the same time as your lats fire. As I like to call that, the glute lab. It re-encourages all those things. So you have to have deadlifts down before you really swing. So let's talk about a deadlift or a hinge real quick. So to start out, guys, we're gonna get this bell in between our heels. So let's get everybody to address the bell in line with your heels, and you're gonna come down here, and I want you just to rip this handle apart. Once again, that hinge is shoulder higher than hips, hips higher than knees, and just rip that handle apart. So if we check out Brooke real quick, she's got these lats engaged. I know she's doing that. If I picked on her real quick and I asked her to push those knees out, I know that she has stable roots. Okay, from there, I want you guys to pick it up. Use your breath as you pick it up. Good, nice and slow. It's like a karate chop on the hinge. Decelerate it, set it back down, back down. Okay, Sam, a little more hips. You can still squat, although it's there. Back up. Cool, I'm gonna zero in right here on Sammy real quick. Come back down, do the same thing. A little bit better, but drop the weight in between your heels. So scoot forward just a little bit. Scoot forward. There we go, now pick it back up. Up. Nice and slow, so drop up back, push your knees out, 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 out. Good, back up, go. So everybody else can just kind of settle in your pace. Let's go about 5 more of those. I'm gonna look and see what else I got here. So Elizabeth, squat just a little bit more. Right now your shoulders and hips are on the same level. Now she's in a better position right there. Good, so that's why it's so important. Before we swing, you have to show me that you can hinge. Same thing, Dasha, squat just a little bit more. Push those knees out, drop your butt a little bit. Okay, everybody give me 2 more. All right, nice work, set that bell down safely. Okay, so here's kind of some of those common things. We either have people who do this and they straight leg it, and look what that does for you. You're most likely using a lot of those back muscles. Spines are made to bend, they're made to move, but we don't really want to do that under load. Okay, the other people thing is people overly squat it. They're like, okay? So we really, that hinge, those knees push out and we come back down. So now I'm just gonna ask that you guys come here, and then you're gonna try to pull the bell behind you and rip that handle apart. Look how my lats are engaged right there. Can you see that stability? Okay, let's see if you guys can do that. Address the bell in line with your heels and hold it there for a second. Drop your butt a little bit lower. Push your knees out as much as you can. A little bit lower, Mikey, a little bit lower, Dasha. Okay, squeeze those handles apart. Stand all the way up, up. Good, down in about 5 seconds and hold it about 2 inches off the ground. When you get there, rip the handle apart and try to pull those hands behind you. Bell's off the ground, Jesus. Pull it behind you. Good, check that oil, squeeze it back, Mike, squeeze those hands back. 5, 4, rip the handle apart. 3, 2, and 1, set it down. Woo! All right, could you guys feel that a little bit? Can you engage those lats? That's a big disconnect right there that we get a lot of times with the swing. Okay, the other thing that happens a lot in the swing is people don't start the swing well. They go like this. I don't even, some of the stuff I see, like I see this sometimes too, is like, what is that? I don't know what that is, all right? So the way I like to look at this is look at like a long snapper in football. They're down here, okay? So we call this a hike pass. So we're gonna do 5 of these. I like to tilt the bell towards me, and I get the AC/DC right there. I get my pinkies on the outside. Reminds me that I'm rock. I'm just gonna snap that sucker back, and if I snap back hard enough, can I keep this base low that I don't move? Because my end result is, can I get it here? Then I just gotta stand up. So right now, you just got 5 of these. Snap it back as hard as you can, or as I like to say, check your oil. Snap those thumbs back there, like you mean it. Get it back there. Bam, sit, hut. Sit, hut. Snap it. Woo, you guys got some power. A lot of people are scared to get it back there for the first time. Go ahead and throw it. It's kind of fun as long as you don't get too hard on the taint tap there. All right, cool. Tap, taint. Taint, tap. All right. PG, PG. Let's keep it clean. Keep it clean. All right, we're laughing. It's okay. Okay, so now that you guys have that, the whole idea there is, because this is the other thing, is once those hands get back here, people start to stand up before they go in their swing. So if they start standing up, then they've got to catch up and they go into this extension right here. And if I said it was about anti-sitting and getting this to brace at the same time as these things, we can't finish here. So we got to finish as tall as you can. So Brooke, bring both arms out in front of me for a second. So this is getting a little bit lower. Right there, push down on me as hard as you can. So you can see Brooke is squeezing nice and tight down there. Abs are firing, head is actually in a good position, Brooke. I can't believe it. Win, Brooke, win. 3, 2, 1. What'd you feel right there? You felt your abs come on? You can feel your abs come on because that's what you're doing at the top of the swing is you're stopping it. CrossFit popularized this deal. What does this do? I don't know. Absolutely nothing except for lead to back extension. Your arms aren't doing stuff. So what you want to do is you want to stop that bell. There's 3 parts. There's the power phase. There's the float, which I call peace. And then we have patience as we let it drop. And then the power phase starts again. That's what goes on in super slow-mo. All right, so whatever your swing looks like, let's see what it looks like. You have 10 swings. 10 swings. See what you got. Nice work. There you go, trust it, Sam, swing it back. So Sam's new to swings, hasn't done a lot, and so let's kind of zero in what she's got going on here. So right now that bell's going between her knees, loosen up your arms a little bit. Swing it, like you're gonna throw it that way. There you go. Now swing it back, power. It's fluid. Good, once you guys have done 10, go ahead and set them down. Nice work, got better, Sam. Good, okay, so a couple common things that we saw. Sam being new was really trying to use her hands and try to guide it. People go like this, right? They're holding too much, so keep it light. My hands are relaxed, and then I almost rip it apart a little bit. You see how I rip it apart? How that helps me set my shoulders a little bit? Okay, if I drop the bell below my knees, see what happens at the back? So when we get to that piece, there's that float. Piece. Then you got the patience to hold that lockout and then initiate it again. So let's just do 10 more swings, just get used to it. I'm gonna pick on Jose this time, or Jose, Jesus, my bad. I'm sorry, be like Jesus. I'm sorry, man.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Let's go.
I did that one time.
There you go, finish tall. Relax your hands a little bit. Finish tall. Dude, looking good, man. Good power. Nice work. Looking good over there, Vanessa. I'm proud of that. Called you by the wrong name to make sure you're on your toes, buddy. Keith, get a little bit deeper in that hinge. Trust your hips. Nice work. Okay, so this group's actually doing pretty well, partly because they've learned the fundamentals, they've done some of these things, but a couple of these people have done this for the first time. You guys feel it in your abs if you get it going enough? Okay, so to help you just stay with that safety thing, the rep is over when the bell touches the ground, okay? This is called a dead stop swing. So we're gonna bring it back. We got our taint tap, we stand tall, taint tap, down. All right, official term, cue, let it stick on the YouTube. All right, so this is what we got. It's called a dead stop swing. Let's see what we got. Let's pick out Elizabeth because she's got this down. Go. Okay, so what I'm looking for is can her hips stay on that same plane? She finishes tall, sets it down safely. That's what it should look like. She's got good tension, she's got good power. It is all synced up. Look at all of you guys. I am so proud of how this crew is doing. Use that breath. Remember to finish tall, guys. Bring your eyes down the road. That's gonna be our next cue. We'll talk about your head and your neck position. Good, just watch that extension a little bit, Mikey. Invite those abs to push in and lock. Good, nice work. You guys can rest. So this is also why I love kettlebells. The idea of doing 10 swings, you take that little bit of rest. Do you need to do a stretch, little active rest? Get back at it. Doing 100 swings in 5 minutes is a really good fast workout, okay? All that really means is that you're doing 20 swings a minute. Can you do a set of 10? Set it down, do another set of 10. So 100 swings is like a staple swing workout, build some conditioning. So let's talk about your head position. So now when I start, I like to look down the road. So I'm looking just in front of me. So when I come up, I continually look down the road so my head stays in one position. okay? This is gonna be the safest neck position, except for this challenges a lot of people right here. I also have people just look at the horizon so you can stay there. Because what I don't wanna see is this or this, right? So Mikey, you have this going on a little bit, right? So you have to finish a little bit taller, trust pushing here. Okay, so you're gonna do 10 more swings and it's gonna feel awesome after doing those dead stops. It's gonna feel a lot better. Okay, let's see what you got. 10 powerful swings. Think of each one as a knockout swing. Each one's a knockout punch. Push into the ground, finish tall. Good, don't let that bell drop below your knees. Can you feel all three of those phases? Power, peace, patience. This is an incredibly simple movement, but an incredibly complex movement all at the same time. It takes mastery, it takes intent, it takes purpose. I did this every day for 50 days, kind of in the EFD thing, so that I could learn these fundamentals to pass the strong first SFG thing. Okay, how are we feeling, guys? Doing all right, so we're gonna do one more thing. We're just gonna talk about one arm swings. So what's different in your lower body in a one arm swing to a two arm swing? Absolutely nothing. What's different in your upper body between a two arm swing and a one arm swing? You're just holding in one arm, that's it. Okay, but why it's important is all this anti-rotation. Okay, remember I talked about kettlebells and that unilateral thing so much? That's why this is so important, because that's what most motions are. Right? We're unstable. We got that one side working with the other. So that one arm swing, we address it. Okay, people want to put this hand here. We're gonna bring it off to the side, and then I'm gonna have you swing and pat the bell. That's gonna encourage you to keep your shoulders square versus doing stuff that goes on. So trust your hips coming back and finishing tall. And set it down right. Start in your strong hand, not your stronger hand. There's no such thing as weak hands. I saw that. All right, pharmacist check twice. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Finish tall. How's your head position? Are you ripping back? What you got bomb back? Is that a knockout punch? I'm not convinced. Come on, Brooke. Get it. There you go, Mikey. Just watch that head position. You too, Dasha, finish tall. Vanessa, I can't believe you just learned this movement. You're looking smooth. Sammy, looking good. Once you've done 10, you set it down. Something else with kettlebells is a lot of this fast and high tension, fast and loose. Shake out all of that tension, okay? Get yourself wiggly. That's gonna help you be explosive or dangerous. I want you to be dangerous. All right, other side. 10 more swings. 3, 2, 1, and go. So I'm just a personal trainer. I'm not very good at math, but I think we've done about 70 or 80 swings here, and we've taken these little breaks. Perfect little interval workout right here. Finish tall, Keith. Okay, so if you do 100 swings less than 5 minutes, especially once you got this done, you can mix around 2 arm, 1 arm, waving loads. If you want to learn more, you can check out this program I got where I'm really going to teach the fundamentals and layer up so you can get to the really fun stuff. Okay, guys, we're going to break it down one more time. Let's see, this time I just want you to run away as fast as you can. So let's come in here, and you're just going to run away without tripping on a kettlebell. Plan your escape plan. We got EFD on 3. EFD on 3. 1, 2, 3. EFD!